Hello and welcome to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to understand how to get notification for Shopify order instantly. So here my objective is that every time a new order is created on Shopify, which is an e-commerce platform, then automatically a notification must be shared with my team via SMS, and for this I'm going to use the application ClickSend. Now to do this, I'll have to integrate Shopify with ClickSend, and we can do the same using Pabbly Connect. So here my trigger will be Shopify, my action application will be ClickSend. And now to understand how you can integrate and automate this entire process yourself without the need of any coding skills, let's begin. So this here is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, and you can reach here by clicking on the link which is given in the video description. So if you are an existing user, simply sign in, and if you are a new user, you will have to sign up. Signing up is not going to take more than 2 minutes. Also, at the time of account creation, you will get 100 free tasks to test all these automations. Now, once you reach the dashboard, on the right hand side, there is this tab Create Workflow. Click on this. This dialog box has appeared, and here you have to name your workflow. You can give any random name. I'm going to name it as per my objective, which is how to get notification for Shopify order instantly. Here I'm going to click on Create. And as we do that, here you can see we have reached another window which has got two extremely important events. One here is trigger, another one is action. Now triggers and actions are basically those two principles or concepts on which this entire automation works. Trigger here is when this happens, action says do this. Basically, action here is the automated response of your trigger application. Let's understand this with the help of an example. So every time you swipe your card and the payment is made, then you get a notification on SMS about the amount debited. Now how does that happen? That happens with the help of automation. Now in such a case, the trigger will be the payment gateway and your action application can be any SMS sending application. So here let's come to our objective. So in this use case, my trigger will be Shopify. Let's click on this, and the trigger event here will be new order. Let's click on this. As we do that, here you can see we have received a webhook URL, and this URL is going to act as a bridge for connecting Shopify and Pabbly Connect. I'm going to copy this, and then you have to follow the following help text given. Please read this carefully. Let me show you exactly what you have to do. So this here is my Shopify account. Here we have settings. Within settings, we have to go to notifications, and here we are going to look for webhook. Now here I'm going to click on create webhook, and here we have order created. So I'm going to go down, and here we have order creation. Then the format has to be JSON. Here I'm going to paste the URL that we have just received, and the webhook API version will be the latest version. Let's click on save. So we can see that the webhook has been saved successfully. Now once this is done, here in Pabbly Connect it is saying that once you have added the webhook URL, you have to do a test submission so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. Now let's go back to Shopify, and here we are going to create a new order. So here I'm going to take you to the online store. Now you can see I've got different products here. So let's say that I here want to buy this herbal mask. So I'm going to click on this. So I'm going to click on buy now. Now here we have to fill in the details. So let's say the email address is smartuser1@pabblytudes.com. Here we have got the billing address, and here I'm going to click on continue to payment. So as we do that, here we have to enter the card details. Here I have entered random test card details. This here is the security code. Now I'm going to click on pay now. So as soon as the order is processed, let's see here if we have received the response. And yes, here you can see we have received the response. So this is the updated date and time. Then here we have the amount. Now as I take you down, so here we have the name of the product. This here is the email address. Then as I take you further down, here we have the first name, the last name, and the billing address. So we have got all the details. Now what do I want? I want to send a notification to my team via ClickSend. So here I'm going to choose my action application as ClickSend. Let's click on this. So here we have selected the application as ClickSend. The action event here will be to send SMS. Here I'm going to click on connect. Now here Pabbly Connect wants to connect with ClickSend account. Now since we are setting up this connection for the first time, here I have selected add new connection. And here we need the username and API key to set up this connection. How can we receive this? First you have to log into your ClickSend account. Within developers, we have API credentials. Now here, as I click on this, so we have got the username. I'm going to copy this, go back to Pabbly Connect, paste the same, and next we need is the API key. So as I close this, here we have the API key. I'm going to copy this. Now I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect and paste the same here. Let's click on save to set up this connection. And now once ClickSend and Pabbly Connect are connected, here we have to fill in this information. So first of all, the number of the person. Now here I want to send this notification to my team. So I'm going to write. Now this number here is not going to change with every response received. Why? Because this is going to be sent to my team. So this becomes static. So I do not have to map this information. Next is from, since this is just a test account. So if I leave this blank, so it is automatically going to take a number and send this SMS. If you have a paid account, then you have a dedicated number in ClickSend, you can use that. Now here we have to write the message. So I'm going to write, team, a new order has been created on Shopify. Details are. Now here I'm going to insert these details. How? With the help of a method which is known as mapping. So you can see as I click on this, you can see the previous step here. And now as I click on this, what do I need? I need the name of the product. The name of the product was herbal mask. So here I have inserted the name. Then I need the product price. So this here is the product price. Now I need the customer's name. So here I'm going to look for the customer's name, full name. And then we need the email address of the person. So this here is the email address. And then we need the contact number. So here I'm going to look for the contact number, which is this. Now this method with which I have added this information here is known as mapping. This is important so that every time your workflow runs in real time, you have received some new information, so that new information should be taken into consideration. Had I written this manually, then my workflow wouldn't have been able to capture the new data. So to avoid this problem, we map the information. So here, what is my message? Team, a new order has been created on Shopify. These are the details. Regards. Do you wish to schedule this SMS? If you wish to do the same, here you have to enter the schedule time. This has to be entered in Unix format, which is this format. Next is the custom string. So this is your reference. And then here you have to enter the source. Now, since this is just a test case and these are not the required fields, so I'm just going to leave this blank. Here I'm going to click on save and send test request. And as we do that, here we have received the message. According to this, now an SMS must be received by my team. Let's check the same. And yes, here you can see we have received the screenshot of the same. So this means our integration is a success. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to check the same in real time. So I'm going to take you back to Shopify. Here I'm going to take you back to store. Now this time, let's say that I want to buy, which is PHP course for beginners. I'm going to click on this. Click on buy it now. Now here let's fill in the details. Let's say the contact details are this. Here is the email address. Then here we have the first name, last name, address. Apartment here is random apartment. Then we have got the pin code, which is okay. And now I'm going to click on continue to payment. Here we have to enter the test card details. So I'm just going to quickly add the test card details here. Let's click on pay now. So as soon as our order has been processed, here you can see we have received another SMS. So this means our integration is a complete success. Now let's quickly check what we have done. So here our trigger was Shopify, the event was new order. Then our action application was ClickSend, where the event was to send SMS. I hope this is absolutely clear to you. If in case you have any doubt, you can refer to the workflow which is given in the video description. You can also clone the same and start to process immediately. Apart from this, if you have any specific integration to work on, you can always write to us.
Not only this, but you can integrate multiple applications using Pabbly Connect software. To ask any of your query, you have to write at forum.pabbly.com. You can also visit our website, which is www.pabbly.com/connect. To get all the details about the latest updates, the integrations and applications, you can visit our Facebook group. If in case you have found this video helpful, then do not forget to share this with your friends and colleagues so that they can also get into automation and make their life easy. I'm going to see you very soon with different integrations and automations. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Take care of yourself.